Yeah. Give me some volume, now, man. What you think you say? Come listen to the music coming down the street. Heady sweet R&B. Soca music in the air.
Let's get in. Let's get in. I got 30%. And I do apologize for getting my charger in my crib. I was so excited to run to see Lemon's beautiful, gorgeous, sexy face. That it just slipped me. Jesus.
Excuses. All right, Marcia, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you. We just want to see your beautiful face because we're seeing a photo right now.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what you could.
Marcia, you want green card or what happening? Y'all get on in.
You see, he start with his ish talk. His ish talk. Oh, good Lord.
One of the sweethearts of our culture. I remember Marcia for the very first Chutney Soca Monarch preliminaries at the Gulf City Auditorium. I wonder if she remembers that.
Oh, we'll find out when she comes on. Once again, this is our show, our Christmas show, because we're not going to have a show on next week. But so we're wishing each and every one of you and your family a Merry Christmas. And the best way to do it is bring on, invite to the show, Soca Parang Diva Miss, I'm messing her name up. My brain is all over the place. Miss MARCIA Miranda to the show. And so we could talk music, we could talk Christmas, we could talk going into 2022, what she's got in store, and find out also how Trinidad and Tobago is doing right about now, especially as the Omicron variant is kind of like challenging everybody right now. And with that, I need to say thank you to Dr. Lane Rollin for being on the show last week. He is our virologist, microbiologist that we invite to the show, and he always says yes, so he's a friend of the show. And he shared some information on Omicron, which is, it is the only human to human strain, and it came from we hearing it, but we ain't seen it yet, Marcia.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get you to see me. All right, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. You should see me now.
I've seen you. Awesome. Good morning, lady. How are you?
For me?
Yes, you.
Yeah. How you hot so? What's going on?
How you doing?
How come I not seeing you all?
She's not seeing us.
I can't get.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Facebook can see you. They can see you on Facebook. But as far as you being able to see us, Zoom is kind of like doing its thing this morning. It's Zoom is jacking us up this morning, but they can see you on FB.
All right, okay. Hi everybody.
I'm
gonna try to super bring. It's kind of got dark outside because the rain is falling here in TNT.
I hear it's been falling for some days now.
Where? In Trinidad? Yeah. A little, not so much. Nice Christmas rain. Not bad. Nice so trying to just put on a little bit more light here for you. Let's not give me a second. Sorry, I'm late. I was over at another station.
No, you're not late, Actually, you're early, but I know it's because of the time change. Because remember, you guys are 1 hour ahead of us. So yeah. For that we excuse you for that. That's no problem. So let me just say hi to DJ Lockdown, Mr. Corey Waldron. He's listening to us on the Facebook stream, and of course DJ Kevorkian, one of the family. One of our family members from the People's Chat Room. He's also listening to us on the Facebook stream. So let me just remind people we are live on iTunes Radio, and you can hear the show in rebroadcast mode on Soca Passion TX 6 to 8 this evening, Saturday. And again tomorrow on islandbeatradio.net from 12 to 2 p.m. So Marcia,
yes,
we're gonna play one of songs.
Wait, let me say I ain't sharing what I say before we move any further. How you nice, girl? How you nice,
Good. afternoon.
Which coconut is it? Green coconut water you're drinking, or is yellow? Is shiny coconut? Which one?
You
Tell
can
me.
talk to Marcia without leaning in on me.
But I had to see she, man. I had to bend down.
You don't need your hand to see her.
I did ask you earlier, Marcia. You want green card or?
He just ain't listening to me, Marcia.
Oh, yeah.
He had to lean in, and I don't mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the monitor just a little bit more so he'll stop leaning in on me.
Okay, stop.
Heck no.
Yes, stop. You like the great.
I'll fix it.
Right.
All right, there you go. All right, so I have to lean on you again. All right.
Thank you very much.
Marcia, I was saying something earlier. I don't know if you remember. You were part of the preliminaries of the very first Chutney Monarch at Gulf City Auditorium. You remember that?
The Monarch in the West?
No.
Gulf City. So
Gulf City Auditorium.
The
very first Chutney Soca Monarch preliminaries.
The Chutney Soca Monarch?
The very first one.
Listen now, I need to be reminded here. Where was this again?
The very first Chutney.
No, forgive me now. I really want to know.
The very first Chutney Soca Monarch preliminaries at the Gulf City Auditorium many moons ago. Remember that?
Gulf City Auditorium?
Mm-hmm.
Why
That's when they had a Gulf City.
In Skinner Park?
No, the first auditions were at the Gulf City Auditorium.
Okay, so let me stop the two of y'all. I want to talk music. I don't want to talk memories.
We got to talk a little memory. Memories don't live like people do. Come on.
Yeah, that was Fat Black used to do that. You know, that was part of his thing. So let me talk music a little bit. The first song that we played, boom. You were Parang Jam. We're gonna play it again, and we're gonna chat on the next side. All right?
Surely.
No, I'm gonna play the Break for Christmas.
Okay.
When you want to play everything one time.
I was glad when you called me on the phone to tell me for Christmas you'll be home. You asked me what I want to tell you from in front, but here is my greatest concern. Look, my body tired, I can't make again. You had to help me ease the strain. Help me bake the turkey, help me boil the ham. Winter on the curtain, I gonna need a hand. Look, I'm glad you're home for Christmas. There's so much at stake. All I really want is for you to help me get a little break. I want a break for Christmas, a little break for Christmas. I hope it ain't too late to get a break. I want a break for Christmas. I want a break for Christmas. I hope it ain't too late to get a break.
I got it. I'm smiling at this, and here's why I'm smiling at this. Okay, Marcia, and this is my take on this because I so relate to this. Because we just got through Thanksgiving, and this was the first year for me that it took way longer to cook the food because I was so tired. I was tired standing. I was just tired. And I feel like if this song relates to me in that way, and because we're going into Christmas, and here we go again. You know, so tell us your take on your song.
Well, I think every time I listen to this song, I I feel like Tempo, who's the writer, like he had a premonition of exactly how I was going to be feeling. Because initially, I didn't think I was going to have any shows for Christmas because of this bleak time that we're going through. So I decided to find some sort of I went to be creative. I went to come up with some sort of entrepreneurship, and so I started making panchagram, right? And now I'm doing the panchagram, I'm manufacturing the panchagram, delivering the panchagram, marketing the panchagram, and now the shows have begun to come. So tell you the honest truth, I'm going from morning till night, right? So every minute I find myself singing the lyrics, my body tired, I can't make again. I say it all the time.
Wow.
But it's cool. It's really true. You know, we at this time we just going and we going and we going and we going and we're not stopping, and everybody just spinning around like headless chickens. And yeah, we do need a break for Christmas.
So how the pancha cream sales? How the pancha cream sales going?
The pancha cream sales have stopped because they're finished. So now there are people calling my phone off the hook, placing orders. So when I'm finished with this interview, I have to go down the road and get a case of puncheon and start again.
Wow.
So it's a strike, yeah, while it's hot, you never can tell what is around the corner or not around the corner. So,
True.
and I'm enjoying doing it. So, I mean, if people are enjoying it and some people are, like reordering and then, some people, like, so heard about it and they ordering and stuff. So I said, well, I feel good about it. I could probably take it somewhere else, so it's great. I'm blessed.
I don't think it should stop. I think you should try and find a way to go through the year or the 2022, at least the beginning and the middle, and probably change a couple things, because with this new variant that is out there. So let's talk about that. How is it affecting Trinidad and Tobago, but you directly, indirectly?
Well, of course, as an entertainer, it totally mashed up our industry. The soca artists were lucky in a way. The more popular ones, they were able to get out and get performances outside. The Christmas artists, we were kind of mashed up where there was nothing to do. Because, during the year, we would do performances, with R&B and whatever else we have. We were not able to do any of that. So there was nothing for us. So all of us had to dig down real deep and creative and find something to do to make a living. So, some people did it and doing pretty well. And now Christmas is around. Not everybody's getting the opportunity to get shows because they're very limited. Most of them are virtual corporate shows and a little party in between and stuff. I feel very scared when I go to the parties, to be quite honest, because I think it's a little bit risky. So I'm not a fan of the party gigs. I don't mind the virtual because everybody's pretty safe at the virtual and you're there alone on your stage and when you're mask and you take it off when you get on stage. When you're at the party, nobody has on a mask and you don't even have on a mask because you're performing. There's no stage, so you're in the middle of everybody. So it's like you're singing and you're kind of scared and you're saying, my God, protect me, protect me, protect me. So with regards to COVID in general, I've been doing my best. I think Trinidadians are probably getting wary like the rest of the world. And what makes it even worse for us is that we live in an island. And one of the most beautiful things about living in an island is having the seawater around us, which is so beautiful. And we're not able to go in the seawater.
Still?
And you know how healing that could be, right?
Wait.
So we're not
still?
able to, so that, still, yeah. And I understand the government's position. I understand Dr. Rowley's position because Trinidadians, because we've not had it for over a year. Lema, you know us, right?
Yes.
You know Trinidadians how they're going to be. They are going to just encroach on this beach and they want to have parties and they're going to have big lines and all kind of things. And then we're going to end up with a surge. So I understand the government's position on that. So we're just going to have to wait. We're just going to have to wait and just isolate and whatever.
Well, I want you to be really, really practice, be cautious, and here's why. We had Dr. Rowling on the show last week, and he explained to us how the new variant came along. He's a virologist that's world-renowned, and he said that it's the first human-to-human contact. The others were animal to human. This one is human to human, and that's why it's so contagious. It came from a woman that had HIV, and then she got COVID-19, and both sat in her for months and months, and that's how the mutation started, and that's what makes it so contagious. So wear your masks, and I would encourage you to double mask, and use your peppermint oil, and of course, you build your immune system. So I understand why you're careful about the events that you're going to. Just be extra careful. All right, sis?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I hope that everyone else listening will do the same. And I will pass that on to my friends and family as well.
Please do.
Because, we've been through so much sadness. I've lost friends. And every day, I have stopped listening to the conferences because, as a matter of fact, I think there's one going on right now as we speak. And because it's like so saddening, especially in my hometown, Tobago, there's so many, fatalities and positive cases. And it hurts because, Tobago started off with like nothing, like one case, two cases, and all of a sudden now it's like so much, just like it pains me. because that's where all my friends and my family are, in Tobago, you know.
So
And
here's what.
then here, but I think that people, and with Christmas coming up here, oh my God, I think people are gonna throw caution to the wind, and I wish they will not. I really
I
wish they
hope
will
they
throw
don't.
caution to the wind.
For instance, we had for Thanksgiving dinner, my son he invited a couple of his friends. So my question was, are they vaccinated? One of them was not, and he was very honest about it. So he was not allowed to come to the house. And I make no apologies for that. If you're not vaccinated, and I'm saying now, Dr. Rollin had said we cannot vaccinate our way out of this. People need to be more diligent. So vaccination is not the cure, the be all end all, but it helps. So I'm saying if it means to tell somebody no because you feel unsafe, then by all means it's no. So we're gonna play one of your songs, Soca Parang Jam, and then we'll talk on the other side.
Sure.
City light out so bright, body dancing and loving tonight.
Oh God, oi.
All the people on the street come to hear this sweet
I'm missing my bass. Where my bass? Where my bass?
Ay, 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 ay. Music coming down the street. Ay, 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 ay. Hear the sweet melody.
Bring my work. Bring my work.
Ay, 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 ay. Soca music in the air. Ay, 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 ay. Christmas time is everywhere. Compañero, compañero, ahora aquí. Compañero, compañero, ahora aquí.
Let's get dancing away. And whining away.
All the friends come out to play. Jamming, jamming all day. Let your rhythm move your feet as we chant down the street. Hey. Ay, 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 ay. Music coming down the street. Ay, 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 ay. Hear the sweet parang breeze. Ay, 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 ay. Soca music in the air. Ay, 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 ay. Christmas time is everywhere. Compañero, compañero, ahora aquí. Compañero, compañero, ahora aquí. Lisa Miranda.
All right. Let me chat a little bit more. Marcia, Chris Garcia is saying hi. He says, blessings, my sister Marcia, and all. Keep safe.
Wait, Lema, who you don't know? Seriously.
Love you as always. Thank you.
Chris Garcia.
Listen, it's so nice to be in the chat room. I'm really honored and privileged, and especially at this time of year. So thanks for having me, Lema.
Wait.
Sharing this time with all the folks up there.
Wait, okay. So, I'm okay. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do behind the scenes, and then let's see what happens. But he was. You're welcome, Marcia. Listen, let me tell you something. Eh? You don't have to wait for me to invite you to the show, sis. No, you don't. Just reach out. Reach out.
Holla.
Yeah, just holla. So.
All right. Well, thanks for that.
You're welcome, hon. You're welcome. We had Eddie Charles last week. He was on along with Crazy, and I think Crazy is here today, in Orlando. And I was able to learn the difference between Soca Parang and Parang Soca. I did not know the difference. And Eddie Charles broke it down to where I understand it now.
So it's curry chicken and
no,
like that?
Curry chicken and chicken curry.
Yeah, is it like that?
No, that's it. That's a Chinese Trinidad thing. So
what did Eddie say?
Eddie said when you use a box bass or when the parang component is really strong in the song, such as the box bass and all the other traditional parang instruments.
Instruments. Mm-hmm.
That's when it's a parang soca. But it becomes soca parang when all the components are like a actual electric bass, keys and all of that. That's when it becomes a soca parang. So I was like, that's the first time someone ever really explained it to where I understood it. So now it makes sense. So now this Let me listen to this one a little bit. Play it now. Bring up the volume now, man. This is a soca parang. Right?
This is a soca parang?
Yeah. Because I'm here. That bass is not what do you call it? Not a stand-up bass, a box bass, right?
This is a callaloo because a mixture of everything.
But the melody and the rhythm is parang. So, I mean, I don't know how it becomes soca parang. I mean, like, to me, I don't know. Teacher's own, but I feel whether you call it soca parang or you call it parang soca, I think it's just a question of whoever they choose to call it. But then that's just I hear all kind of rhythm.
The way how he explained it, this is a soca parang. If the component was the box bass was prevalent, and the traditional instruments, and then you had the I'm not doing a really good job. Eddie Charles did a better job explaining.
Okay, no, and I hear, but to me, if everything is traditional and indigenous, then it becomes parang. It's just plain old parang, right? Not old parang. It's just plain sweet parang. But once you start to bring in these soca rhythms, this and together with the parang melodies and all that kind of thing, and you have to use electronic because I remember when I was singing parang many years ago, when I first started singing parang in the earlys, we started using electronic instruments, and it was still parang. We were singing parang. We were singing Rio Manzanare, we were using electric bass and electric guitar, and it was still parang. So I don't know.
Well, like I said, I think I didn't really do a really good job, but I think maybe someday soon, and it doesn't have to be Christmas, because I hear now we have Christmas in July with parang in July in Trinidad. So maybe we can invite you and Eddie to do a split screen, and we could talk, some more about that.
Yeah, I was doing research on it. But you see, the thing about it is that Crazy has always been very adamant that it is not soca parang we are singing. We're singing parang soca. He always says so. Whenever people introduce me as the soca parang queen, he will say, no, Marcia, you're the parang soca queen. So to me, it was just a question of putting the parang before the soca, because the parang was more dominant than the soca. And we wanted to show that the parang was more dominant than the soca. And that's how I understood it. But now I'm learning something different. And I don't mind. I'm always open-minded and really would like to hear a lot more about this.
I will encourage Eddie to give you a call when he gets home, because I think right now he's still in Toronto.
We have to talk. Yes, we have to talk. I want to talk to Crazy about that too.
It's a nice
I'll
conversation.
ask Crazy tonight.
Well, the thing is, we had Crazy on. Well, like it was a split screen because they were both in Toronto. They had a show to do. This was last weekend. And we had Crazy, we had Eddie. We brought Eddie on first. So when Eddie explained it, Crazy was not on yet. So he but I think it's a conversation worth having, as well as another conversation worth having is, Marcia, have you done a book on Marcia Miranda?
No, and that's coming soon. Oh God, no, shouldn't I say that? That's one of the things I'm supposed to be very quiet about.
Well, you ain't quiet. Well, I bust the mark.
My life will be an open book pretty soon. I hope a lot of people can handle it.
Yeah, well, yep. So I guess it's gonna be in 2022, right?
Yeah, 2022 for sure.
Oh, is it gonna be? And here I have a reason for asking this question, because I'd like to read it before we bring you on, so we could talk about it. We're looking at middle of next year, end of next year. When?
You mean my book? By the end of the year, it'll come out together.
In time for Christmas.
With my new Panchagram line next year, my new flavors, and my new songs and the new season and everything. And hopefully, no COVID.
Hopefully what now?
I don't know. No COVID.
Oh, please, this is not going anywhere, darling. Get used to it. This is the new normal. I'm sorry to bust your bubble. This is the new normal.
I know. It's all right. I'm not naive. I know this is not going anywhere for a long time, but I'm hopeful that it will be a little easier on us. That science will find a way to help us to be able to meander through this thing, so that people's mental health will be in a better place. Because trust me, people are just thinking about about the physical illness. A lot of people are going through a lot of mental stress, right? Because not being able to be with your families. I heard actually one of the scientists, involved in this whole COVID thing, research and stuff, working in the labs and stuff, saying that he has canceled his whole family get together for Christmas. He's not having his family over. He's not going anywhere because he knows what's going on. So he's staying home with his immediate family. So if he could say that, well.
Yeah, because when you really think about it, it's like a pyramid. Each one comes in contact with a certain amount of people who are in contact with a certain amount of people. When they come to your house, they're going to tell you how many people they've met, whether it's through work or just being in the grocery store, stuff like that, with the contact interaction. So it's a whole dynamic going on, and yeah, you got to keep it immediate family, because at least you know where they've been. And like everybody in this house have been vaccinated. Me and Kyle, we've had our boosters. Is it a guarantee against, again, the COVID? I mean, or whichever Delta strain or whatever it is? No, but at least we have a certain amount of immunity, as well as we do our vitamins and all of that, So, we do know that.
Sorry, I was just going to add that, here in Trinidad, we have plenty busher. So everybody's taking the bush. We have the fever grass and the tulsi and the verbine and what else again, Audrey? All kind of bush people taking, and you just have your cocktail of bush, and then you have your vitamins, and you ensure that you have your juices. Well, I juice every single morning, and stuff. You just got to keep that immune system very, very strong. What is this, Audrey showing me? Audrey, what is this?
Hi, good morning, Audrey.
Oh, the vitamins, all your vitamins, your C's and your C and your D3 and your zinc and your all that kind of thing, yeah.
So you're on the right track. And double mask, okay? Double mask.
Double mask, like my manager, double mask. Yeah. So I don't, because I can't breathe. So I put one mask. I only hope it's, well, so far so good.
What kind of mask you use? Because the cloth mask doesn't work with me. I feel like if I'm stifling, but the other one, the one that they wear in the hospitals, that one. Go bring me one down. It's not a K9. Oh my goodness, the K9. No, that does make me feel like it's stifling.
I think it's the one they wear in the hospitals.
Yeah, my son is gonna bring one. This one here. I don't know if you can see it, but they can see it on Facebook. This one, I double mask on this. When you look back at the show, you'll see which one I'm talking about, because I know you can't see it. But
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Deanne Ishmael, thank you. And tell Michael, your husband, I say my best regards. I just shouting out people on Facebook. So which one we got, Boom?
I ain't got my power butter ran out on my computer. Yeah, my computer is about to go dead.
He ran dry on power for his laptop. So we pulling up stuff from YouTube. So we're gonna play some stuff from YouTube. But which one is this? The Soca Parang mix?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it now. Is that one that she sent us?
No.
I don't think that's...
Okay, so I'm gonna give.
That's probably as.
So Dominic, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna email it to you.
You can't play like that. You send it. You just gotta. You can't do it.
Oh, I gotta YouTube you. Okay, so in the meantime, let's just play some while I YouTube him some of the songs that you sent me, Marcia. Okay?
Okay, all right.
Dom, are you ready? You let me know. Because, yeah? Okay, so let's play this.
Let me try it.
You gonna try, Boom? No. Okay. Let's keep going. Go ahead, Dom. So in the meantime, let's keep chatting. All right? So
yes, I chat about Christmas, all over. I miss my people. I have friends, like for instance, I had my girlfriend who had planned to come down and spend some time with me right after Christmas, and she herself is kind of paranoid. She's scared. She's just not sure what's going to happen after, So I'm like up in arms, like I don't know what to do, because every year I'll go on a little vacation after Christmas season. Now this year, I don't even know where to go. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of confused, But thank God I have my music. Thank God for my music, because it really makes me happy. I really love performing. I love bringing that light. Yesterday I did like two companies, and I love when companies do this. That they did their virtual Christmas parties to the staff, and then they bring in all the staff on whatever live stream they're doing, and you see the staff wherever they are at home and whatever. And I think it's such an admirable thing that companies recognize the importance of keeping their staffs in uplifted and in bright spirits, because again I come back to the same mental thing. You know what they're going through. You don't know who has an old mother at home or old grandmother, and they're so scared, they're paranoid, they don't want their mother. My mother is in her 90s. I am paranoid every single day of my life about her. You know what I mean? My sister goes out to work, I'm scared about her too. So it's like, it's a very scary time. But I want to get positive and I want to be cheery. And I just want to say, that still, despite everything, people seem to be happy. And I live very near to a store that's very popular with drapery and stuff. And you know how Trinidadian, we love the curtain, right? We have to put up a new curtain every Christmas, right? Easter. So I drive by and I see them, and I see lots and lots of cars, and I see these ladies coming out to the store with their bags, and they comparing the curtains and whatever they buy. And it's all good. It's nice because you got to do something to cheer up yourself and stuff. So, to each his own. I might have to leave up my own. I might wash it and put it back up, but I don't know.
Well, let me tell you something, Gil. Wait, the song is playing. Let's chat. Let's let the song play, and then we'll talk on the other side, okay?
Okay, sure.
All
right, no problem. Okay, all right.
Only woman is trouble, boy.
Nearly every Christmas, people that come by we. Creatives always entertaining friends and family. But the way the year went, good Lord, we ain't make a cent. So to put some cash in we hand, we form a parang band. But time to find people address. That's the part give we stress. Cause they tell we use Google Map. But like something wrong with the app, cause it's saying nobody lives there. Nobody lives there. We said to go parangin, but it says nobody lives there. We double check the spelling. We trying to call back Helen. She ain't answering. Type it in again. Yet it's saying the same refrain. Yes, it's saying nobody lives there. Nobody lives there. Think to sour your mood when you're trying to get a food.
I tell the people, give only the proper direction. Me not custom to all them kind of computer thing, Well, I book a gig in Tobago and carry the whole band. Was to show them a big old Christmas and do some parang. Well, as soon as we reach Jade Monkey and then the beach, pass by Bago Bar, then take a rest for later. But on the way to Catstara, we get a flat tire. We pull up by a bridge, somewhere by the main ridge. Nobody lives there. Nobody lives there. We ready for barangin, but we stranded over here. Alicia Quattro in hand, all me punch and cream in the van. They tell we to unpack. No, we can't find the Jack or Melado. Nobody lives there. Nobody lives there. Think to sour your mood when you're trying to eat a food. It's all them big box must you wait down the van and bust with the tire,
Nobody lives there. What's that all about, sir?
Nobody. Let me tell you about that song.
Tell me about this song. This song like it have a story.
Yes, there is a story. The Honorable Shamfa Kudrow, right, was in Tobago. They were getting ready for elections. And up on the main ridge of Tobago, the opposition was asking, why don't you all make up here an electoral district? And she said, because nobody lives there. And it made such a wonderful refrain, and punchline. Maria took it and she decided she was going to invite three of her friends, three girls who were involved in music, and get each of our personalities into it. So it's Maria, is Vonette Bigford, who I don't know, you should know Vonette. She does jazz
I know.
here in Trinidad.
Uh-huh.
And of course, Queen of Parang, Alicia Jagasa, and yours truly, Marcia. So we all four got together and put in our 4 cents into the song and about nobody lives there. But so, it's the way Maria took it and she turned it around, from the politics into the whole fact that, we formed this parang band and all the issues we were going through because of my puncher creme, all the boxes in the van caused the van to get a flat tire and we walked by this bridge and we couldn't find nobody to help us because nobody lives there by the bridge on the main ridge in Tobago. So it was very cleverly written. I just wish that we had done a lot more with this song, because it certainly is a very, very, an absolutely beautiful song. But we're gonna get more from Maria, a lot more. I know that.
So last week when we had, of course, Eddie and Crazy on, we talked about. They shared that they didn't think that a whole lot was done to help entertainers by the current administration, and I honestly, I understand where they're coming from and I empathize, but I also think too that a lot could be, how to put it, boy. I think there are a whole lot of other entities that should be involved in this, not just the administration alone. Yes, they should take the lead, but you got TUCO or whatever they're called. You got a whole lot of other entities that people paying dues to that should have been able to kick in and do certain things. Granted, I don't know all of what took place or didn't take place, but I'm just giving my little 5 cents, because here we go.
And I endorse exactly what they said because we were all given all of $5,000 to last us for God knows how long the COVID is going to be around, or until we find another career. So say what?
But that's not easy. That's not easy for people who've done music for the better part of their living. I mean, that's been their livelihood for years. So it's kind of hard to ask people to switch gears without giving some kind of financial support to allow for you to switch
like
gears.
For instance, imagine now, okay, so we're into this season now, okay, and we get excited because people have been inviting us to performances, most people, and stuff, and then like a day before the performance somebody might call and say, what, we're kind of scared about doing this thing. We don't think we're going to do it anymore. So you get that canceled. And then somebody else might call and say, my grandmother got COVID, so we have to all go into quarantine. And then you have the safe zones like Naparima Bowl and stuff that can only take 50% capacity, And so, you have to charge so much. You have to charge kind of high to be able to make back your money kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So you have all these challenges to deal with, and then and then you still have to go in the studio and spend your money to make a song and have it played on the radio, but I don't know. I quite agree with you that we should a lot more could be done.
A lot more could be done because again, if you're a registered calypsonian with TUCO, and am I saying it right, TUCO?
That's right. Tobago Unified Calypsonians Organization. That's what it stands for.
Because I'm sure people paying dues to be a part of this association. Okay, you've been paying dues. It's like paying insurance for umpteen years, and when you really need it, they want to get you beans for just filing a claim.
I like it for that. I love your analogy.
You know what I mean? So I just think more should be done, more could be done, and I think they need to get on board and start doing it. Why? Because COVID-19 is not going anywhere. The Omicron is the current variant, and trust me, there'll be more to come down the pike. But let's go into a little happier mode. We have some music lined up from YouTube. Which one is this one, Dominique? Corn Soup. The reason why I pulled this one up is because I like it. Right.
Okay.
So
okay then.
So we're going to jam it a little bit and then we'll chat on the other side.
Corn Soup actually, and let me just add a little 2 cents here again. Corn Soup actually is one of those songs that I wrote myself. And I won my first COT award for Parang Soca or Soca Parang, whatever you want to call it, of the year. And this is it, right? If you can see it, with the song Corn Soup. So I'm very proud of it.
You should be. Because you know what, Marcia? Not everyone who sing can write.
Yeah, true. That's right.
All right. So let's listen to Corn Soup, written by Miss Marcia. And not everybody who write can sing. So let's listen to Corn Soup by Miss Marcia Miranda.
Try a new thing in a brandy lime. People was making some teeth, everybody vexed. The gal who to bring the corn soup never reached the fest. Somebody take out the mic and say like the energy. It must have another lady just so he was at me. Must say where you put in a corn soup, madam, he must start to fall. Where you put in the corn soup, lady, the skin start to crawl. Where you put in a corn soup, woman, a breaking a sweat. Where you put in the corn soup last night, I'm dripping wet. Now I always love a challenge, just so since I'm gone. Up pro and a down in the market to pick out me corn. Roast me Congo pepper, some heat and I let it simmer. Add a little something special for the promoter. The man say if you could make that soup like how you the sing. Ay, he bouncy cookie eye when he sips the thing. The man say where you put in a corn soup, madam, the man start to ball. Where you put in the corn soup, lady, the skin start to crawl. Where you put in a corn soup, woman, a breaking a sweat.
All right, Marcia. You wrote this, and I really think that even at this point in your career, this is still one of the best songs that's on your long list of music. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut the music, and then I'm gonna let you go and sing whatever you want to sing.
Sing? I don't have any music lined up.
Darling, the first instrument is voice, and you've got it right there in your throat.
No. Have to have music.
She said she must have. She had to have music. All right, let me know when you have music. All right, but in the meantime, we have corn soup in the background. Oh, you didn't expect me to like put you on the spot like that?
Make me sing.
But you could do this.
I didn't know. Gosh, give me a little time. Let me get something going here. Oh my God. Let me put my
so you gotta know, I put Eddie on the spot last week. I put Crazy on the spot last week, and this is your turn.
Okay, just wait. Give me a little time here. I'm gonna pull up something here.
All right. In the meantime, corn soup playing in the background.
Yeah. Well,
Pilau, pastel. So, Marcia. Okay, I don't want you to multitask. So, let me let you focus.
No, I'm trying to get his laptop to open my thing in for
Marcia, it's okay, darling. So let me put it this way. Marcia, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. We only have like a couple more minutes, and then I'm bringing you back on in July for Christmas in July.
But I want to sing my I want to hear my new song on it.
Which new song is that? Because we have
Christmas.
Say what now?
Do you want to take the Together Rhythm Break for Christmas?
Okay, I think we played it earlier.
We played it earlier.
We sure did. We played it earlier. We played it twice actually.
Oh, okay. All right. What about
Parang Master?
Parang Man. We played that already?
I think we played that already. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's put on Break for Christmas. Because you didn't hear it, but we heard it. So let's put that one on and we could touch on it a little bit.
Okay.
Did you write this one?
No, I didn't write it. A guy called Tempo. I should know Tempo. He writes a lot.
I don't know him. played this. We played this because I had my own interpretation of being tired, and then you explained what it was all about. That you cornered the market with Ponchacrim, and then you started getting the gigs. So you're kind of like working, 24/7 on this. And also, you did let us know that when you're done with the show, you're going to get a box of Ponchacrim to make some more punch. Oh yeah, a box of punching.
That's right.
To make some more Ponchacrim.
To go and make more Ponchacrim.
Yeah. So
Right,
we
so-
gotta go. And when you come back on the show,
Whenever you're ready for me.
I said July, but if she want to come back on between now and July, she could always come back on.
Christmas in July, whenever.
All right. So here's the plan for Christmas in July. Is going to be you and Eddie, and we could have a conversation on the air. And by that time, I know you'll have some more music in time for Christmas in July, and we're gonna chat some more. What you say? You good with that?
Yeah.
You're good with that?
What's that? Sorry, I missed you, darling.
Okay, I said for
What's that? I
Christmas
missed
in
what you said.
July, we're gonna bring you back on along with Eddie, and we have a conversation and some music, and we could talk parang soca parang.
Soca parang thing. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But so listen, thank you very much for having me on. I want to wish you all a very happy Christmas, despite all that we're going through, regardless to however this disease is trying to get the better of us. Remember, and you said it, we're the ones that are responsible for bringing back normalcy.
Mhm.
We're the ones that should be listening to what the people who are doing all the hard work is telling us, which is to be socially distanced. You can only take the chance when you're around people that you know very well, and you know that they're not taking risks. They're your family, who they've been with, and so on. Keep washing your hands, boost up your immune system and stuff like that. And this is not no devil thing or whatever some people want to say. This is a disease, and we have to deal with it. And we're just going to come out stronger as a generation from this era. All right? So, God bless you all. God bless you. And
God bless
Mama
you
continue
too.
doing the great job you're doing. And I hope to see you soon. As soon as I can get up there, I will come visit you. Mona, that might be a good thing. I'll come visit you.
We got a
Bless
lot of
up,
things that
Miranda.
we'll be doing for 2022, and I'm not going to talk out loud. I have to put it in works first for it to manifest itself. But by the grace of God, we will be seeing you for 2022. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on
Stay
that.
gorgeous,
all right?
my dear. Stay beautiful. Stay gorgeous. Stay
You know what?
gorgeous.
You could play one of her
One
songs for
more
us
thing.
to go.
You did mention that we're on a station in Houston, Texas. I think you said or something.
6 to
Can you
8
just say hi to
p.m.
them? Is that right?
6 to 8 p.m. Right now, we're
Yeah.
live on iTunes Radio, and 6 to 8 p.m. we are in rebroadcast mode on Soca Passion TX. And tomorrow, Soca
Sunday.
Passion out of Houston, Texas. But, if it's online, that means it's all over the place.
All right, so great. So good afternoon to Houston, Texas, and Soca Passion. I'm your Soca Parang Queen, or your Parang Soca Queen, whatever you want to call me. I'm just your queen. No, I'm the Queen of Ponchacrim.
And then you got to shout out the Island Beat Radio
So,
listeners.
God bless
They're
you
on
all.
tomorrow,
Take care.
too. Okay? I
Oh,
said
great. Well, Island Beat Radio, you're all over the place. You're taking over.
well, that's my intention.
That's good.
Conquer the
That's good.
world.
I'm proud. I
Listen.
am proud of you. Keep
Thank
it
you.
quiet. Keep
Thank
it
you.
quiet.
Thank you. We
All right,
we
sweetie,
pushing the
take
culture.
it.
You have a blessed one.
What's his name again?
Boom.
Boom. Yes, bombastic. Boom.
There you
Bombastic.
go. Yes, there you go,
Boom.
Busted. Yeah. Yes.
Thanks,
All
Marcia.
right, darling.
Bye, darling.
Thanks so
Keep
much.
good.
All right, you
All right,
take care.
Dudu.
Say hi to everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sarah.
So we had a really packed show today. We're gonna say goodbye, and we want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. We had the Soca Parang, or the Parang Soca diva, Miss Marcia Miranda. We had Chet Samuel on, and also we had Mr. Kevin Amoroso from Maverick Home Group. From each and every one of us to you, Merry Christmas from me and the iTunes Radio family. Merry Christmas. I'm also going to throw it in too for Soca Passion TX and Island Beat Radio. You all have a blessed one. Be safe, mask up, build your immune system, and you'll take it easy. Bye-bye.
Now I like the way you paint up and vanish all my flaws. Now I don't mean to hurt you, but I'm